boy.
Howdy viewers, Brad, proprietor of Barstool Entertainment, doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 challenge video. It is the Survivalist number 10, and I know I've shown one the last 4 meets and locations, but this time I'm going to show you hunting the meat, gathering it, and then cooking it. Now the way I'm showing the gathering of the animal meat is due to how I hunted them and in the order I hunted them. You can do it in any order, but the big deal are the big game meat, and those are the ones that give you the golden cores. I'll leave a link to all my all my challenge videos down in the description with a link to the gold core video. But let's get on with Survivalist 10. First animal I hunted was outside of Van Horn, and I shot a rabbit to get game meat. Almost right after the jackrabbit, I shot a turkey, which yields plump bird meat.
How did anyone not kill you already?
I then headed down to Copperhead Landing, and I could get 2 different animals here. I went for the big game meat, which is an alligator. Alligators are easy to hunt. A shotgun with a slug, and you shoot them in the head. And I didn't care what star level the alligator was, but I needed it for the 5 game meat. I also stopped in order to pick up some wild mint. There's 3 wild mint plants at Copperhead Landing. A large alligator, regardless of the star quality, a 1-star alligator, 2-star alligator, 3-star, doesn't matter, will yield 5 big game pieces of meat and whatever pelt you can get. While at Copperhead Landing, I also shot a blue heron, which yields gamey bird meat. After I got John cleaned up in Saint Denis, I went over to the butcher. And this is, I guess you could say, an exploit. You can pick up mature venison meat, tender pork loin, and prime beef joint. You don't even have to go out and hunt these animals. You just pick them up from the butcher. That's a deer, a pig, and a cow you would have to shoot in order to get these pieces of meat. Instead, I just bought them at the butcher. After buying meat at the butcher, I rode out to the spot that I could get an exotic bird, and I shot a white pelican, which got the exotic bird meat. And I'll show you on the map again. Right here, just southwest, right across from Copperhead Landing, is where you can find a pelican. I then stopped to fish in the Lanahatchee River near just off the shore of Saint Denis, or a little spit of land, and to get the flaky game fish or flaky fish, you need bait that attracts a smaller type fish. And so I went with the bread bait, and hopefully I can catch a red pickerel, perch, or one of these type of fish that yields flaky fish meat.
Got it.
That chain pickerel just made the flaky fish for this crafting purpose. The next was crustacean meat, and this is the hardest to get because you have to swim to, or actually have your horse swim to the islands to the west of Rhodes, and in the lake, you can go to Clemson Point, etc., and juice up your horse and have it swim to the island. Once on the island, it really doesn't matter what rifle you use, but once you spot a crustacean, I'm using the varmint rifle, you can shoot it and harvest the meat. Cuban land crab. This is the only place you can pick it up, and you want to break it down in order to get the crustacean meat. On this island, on occasion, you might be able to shoot a couple of pelicans. So when I was in Rhodes on my way to go further hunting, there's this place on the map, and yeah, you can pick up a lot of different herbs here, right here, just to the south of Rhodes. And yeah, there is a lot of herbs and stuff to pick up. You can pick up oregano, you can pick up creeping thyme, you can pick up yarrow root, all kinds of different places. Okay, I think got everything harvested. I'll show you on the map once again. This area just to the, I want to say, southeast of Rhodes. And yeah, there is a ton of spices and herbs and stuff in this area. Succulent fish was the next one, and you can catch this. It's a sockeye salmon. You want to use a lake lure, and you catch it right outside the veteran's cabin. Easiest place to catch a sockeye salmon.
Gotcha. Pleased to meet you.
After a visit to the veteran, I went to Cattail Pond in order to get the final game meat I needed. I needed mutton, and the only way to get it is from a ram or mountain sheep, or you go and poach a regular sheep. I decided to take down a bighorn sheep and harvest the mutton, and now I would be ready to cook all of the meats. Now I got to get John back up to his horse, and again, this is Cattail Pond. You hunt the legendary bighorn here, and there's usually some bighorn sheep. I'll show you on the map, and it's, like I said, where you hunt the legendary bighorn. And right here on the map, Cattail Pond, great place to hunt bighorn in general. Now I got to get John camping and then cooking. When I play Red Dead Redemption 2 when I camp, usually first thing I do before I feed the character is I usually feed and brush the horse. Keep the horse clean, keep it fed, keep it healthy. Now what you want to do is cook things in order that they pop up. Like plain game bird, well, I tried to season it, but it won't let me season it. So I just cooked it, and that counts. Some of these meats you can't season, and you just have to cook and eat. Then I went to the exotic bird, which I could make minty, and I worked my way down the various meats and cooked them and ate them. But the big game meat is always the biggest meat you want to have because you flavor it and season it, and it gives you those gold cores. And now I get the thing that I have unlocked new reinforced equipment at the trapper, and it starts popping up Herbalist 10, all the meats that I've cooked. For sure, I have done Herbalist 10 complete. If you found this video informative and you like it, hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to leave some comments. If you like this type of video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. I post 7 video game related videos a week and you want to stay informed. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for stopping by.